The nature of cultural norms. Cultural norms are the shared expectations and rules that guide behavior within a society. These norms change over time as societies evolve, reflecting shifts in values, technology, and social structures. While some norms become outdated, others may resurface or be revived in response to new challenges or nostalgic longings. Nostalgia and tradition. One factor that could bring past cultural norms back is nostalgia. People often look to the past with romanticized views, longing for simpler times or traditional ways of living. This desire to reconnect with cultural roots can lead to the revival of old practices, from fashion trends to social behaviors, in modern society. Resistance to modern change. As societies advance, not everyone embraces change. Some groups resist modern values, technology, or political ideologies, preferring to maintain or revive older cultural norms. Movements promoting conservative or traditional lifestyles often seek to bring back past norms in response to perceived moral or social decline. Revival in fashion and art. Cultural norms around fashion and art often experience revival. Trends from decades or even centuries ago frequently return, with vintage styles and traditional craftsmanship gaining popularity. This resurgence of old cultural expressions shows how past norms can find new life in modern contexts. Religious and spiritual practices. Many ancient religious and spiritual practices have experienced modern revivals. People seeking deeper connections to spirituality or nature often turn to old practices, rituals, or philosophies. Movements like mindfulness, meditation, and even traditional healing methods reflect how past cultural norms can regain relevance. Environmental sustainability. Some past cultural norms related to sustainability and simplicity are making a comeback as environmental concerns grow. Practices like growing food locally, using less energy, and living in harmony with nature are being revived as people search for ways to combat climate change and reduce environmental damage. Influence of cultural heritage. Cultural heritage plays a key role in the resurgence of past norms. Many societies work to preserve and promote their historical traditions, from food and festivals to family values. As globalization brings cultures closer, people may seek to reclaim their cultural identity by returning to older customs and practices. Cyclical nature of norms. Cultural norms tend to be cyclical, with certain behaviors, values, or practices returning in different forms over time. What may seem outdated in one era can become trendy or relevant in another. For instance, communal living or slow food movements mirror older societal structures adapted to contemporary life. Technological limitations. Certain cultural norms from the past might return due to technological constraints or societal changes. In times of economic downturns or resource scarcity, for example, people might revert to simpler living methods, reviving past norms related to community cooperation or local economies. Can the past become the future? While society generally progresses, the return of past cultural norms is possible under certain circumstances. Whether driven by nostalgia, resistance to modernity, or environmental and spiritual needs, the past continues to influence the present. While not all norms may return, the ones that do offer valuable lessons for navigating the future.